This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Phil Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Face it, Tigers, you've hit the jackpot.
Hello and welcome to 2021. Cats and kittens.
Oh, God.
That's right. It's time for the first episode of the year. The first part of Flash in the Penuary. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is
Lilith Hellfire.
Oh! These girls see. Anyway, yes, it's time for Flash in the Penuary. There's not so heroic moments of Flash Thompson. So today
we could have done when he bonded with Venom, but no, he wants to make fun of Flash. Because let's be honest, he's a joke.
What?
Flash is a joke most of the time.
I know.
The butt end of the joke.
Oh. Yeah, say. All right, so we're starting our Flash in the Penuary with, I think this is the second oldest thing we've covered. I think around this time last year
Besides the actual first issue.
Yeah, we did Amazing Fantasy 15 and Amazing 1. Yes, today we're covering Amazing Spider-Man number 5. Yes,
12
that's right.
Since this comic was.
The original, not any of these reboots. Yes.
Don't call it a reboot.
Which one?
Oh, wait, that's DC's thing. Marvel's not afraid to say that. They just renumber every chance they get.
Yes, Amazing Spider-Man number 5 from October 1963. Good lordy.
It had to happen sooner or later. Boy, if that ain't a battle with Super Spider-Man and some random rogues gallery villain from some other book.
I know. It's like, who showed up in Fantastic Four 5? It's Spider-Man 5.
Exactly.
It had to happen. It was bound to happen sooner or later, Lilith Hellfire. Spider-Man encounters that college dropout, Dr. Doom. Thank you, Charlie Esser.
He bought his PhD. We all know it. It's fine.
We're doing me now?
This is your finished Spider-Man. It's the Fantastic.
Oh, easy now. Flip.
The Fantastic Four themselves cannot stop me. What chance have you?
Oh, I love this little the page after the cover. It's cute. I wish they still did stuff like this.
Oh yeah. Showing you who's all in it.
Flash, Liz Allen, and other assorted classmates that don't deserve a name, apparently.
Jonah Jameson and his secretary, Betty Brant.
Betty? Oh, Cougar you? Looking for a cub?
And the other Spider-Man.
And of course, the world's most fabulous super team.
Just show their building.
Because real estate New York, man, that's all you need to know.
Exactly. Have you ever noticed when you start reading a comic mag, the opening caption tells you you're about to read the most exciting story ever written, with the most dangerous menace, the most suspenseful plot? Well, we're not going to try to be more honest. This may not be the greatest story you've ever written. You may have read about more exciting villains. You may have thrilled the better exploits, but something, we can't see how. I can just, oh my lord, I can just hear the
Excelsior!
It's so freaking cute, though.
When he's just said, when it's just like, you may have read about more exciting villains. I could just hear Charlie.
They knew.
Yeah, two issues back.
But they knew. They knew Spider-Man was going to be their cash cow. They just knew it.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, he's going to bring in all the teenagers.
Oh, ouch.
But But then
Look, it's a news story. Oh my God, look how. I'm so glad I didn't live back then with those terrible TVs. I barely made it through the 90s with those fatback CRT TVs. Ugh.
I know I see footage now of like TV shows, like late 80s, early 90s TV shows, and you just look and it's just like, man,
The before times.
I watch that every day. Oh my God.
Watching it in potato quality, I know.
But oh yeah, so
Spider-Man, a force for good or evil. And of course, J. Jonah Jameson.
the publisher of Now Magazine and the Daily Bugle.
Whatever happened to Now Magazine, I wonder?
They brought it back in, what was that, like the late 80s or whatever? He was trying to get it back up and running, but I don't know if anything ever came of it.
And boy, if you ever wanted to run a magazine, the 80s were the time.
Oh, J. Jonah Jameson's going to expose Spider-Man to the public as the menace he is.
He's a menace!
Oh, Lord.
I agree sometimes.
Then Peter Flash and the gang are watching this in a bowling alley.
Truly outrageous. Truly outrageous.
Even teenagers in a local bowling alley. Boy,
Stop
James.
trying to make a hyphen a thing. I allow it for Spider-Man. It's the only thing I allow a hyphen for.
You just hear Stan. Well, Batman doesn't have his own hyphen.
Exactly.
This kid's right. Boy, imagine Jameson sponsoring his own program just to attack Spider-Man.
Burn. Even the kids are calling Jonah out. That's pretty bad.
Why don't you get a room, bro?
I mustn't say anything to make them suspect me. I'll talk against Spider-Man, see?
Yeah, because even Flash is like, even I think personally, I think Spider-Man's the coolest.
When your bully's your biggest fanboy, that just gotta hurt.
He wants to tell him. But Peter's like, yeah, I gotta throw off suspicion. Oh, maybe Jameson's right.
Nobody really knows Spider-Man.
It's a cinch you don't, panty waste. You'd probably faint if you ever caught a sight of him.
All right, Eddie Haskell, calm down.
I think that's Liz. I would too, from sheer excitement. I bet he's really handsome under that silly mask of his.
Sigh. Swoon.
Those tights.
Go on, Parker, get lost. You're in the wrong place anyhow. This is a bowling alley, not a knitting parlor. Damn, son. That's it, Flash. Keep it up. One of these days you'll go too far and you'll never know what hit you. There's even a limit to Spider-Man's patience.
He called him Tutti Frutti.
Where's that floating head to keep him humble?
Get out of here. Get out of here, sissy.
Go knit me a scarf, see?
Go make me a sandwich. Oh, Lord. But in another part of town, someone else is listening. A strange and sinister listener.
And we just see the armored fist of doom.
Oh, look, Lilith Hellfire. Jameson is offering $1,000 for reward.
Wait, what year was this?
63.
$1,000.
$1,000 for Spider-Man's identity. Oh, Lord. So, yes, Doom's looking for...
That would be $85,000 in today's money. No, 8,500. 8,500. 1.63% interest for inflation. Yeah. Around 8,500. Yep.
8,500?
Suck it. Tax free, I hope.
It's Jameson. What do you think?
Cheapskate, bro.
He's always been a cheapskate.
We need the money. Gimme.
That's why he's been divorced so many times. That's just between us hens. But anyway.
Oh, yeah. Well, divorced. His divorce lawyer's the Grim Reaper.
He has that in common with a lot of characters.
Aunt May. Him and Aunt May have the same divorce lawyer.
Up and then here goes Doom gloating about how he can never beat the Fantastic Four.
He's gloating that he can't beat them. Alone, I do not seem able to defeat them, but with one such as Spider-Man, even that cursed quartet. So then he's ordinary men tremble at the mention of my name. The entire civilized world fears the menace of Doctor Doom.
And yet I get no respect, I tell you.
No matter how perfect I lay my plans.
The Fantastic Four. Where's my editor's note? We don't get editors.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, at this point, Fantastic Four are the most known, best known. They're the first family of Marvel. They still have respect on their name. So I get it. Nowadays, you definitely need an editor's note.
He's busy trying to lay his plans.
More like getting in Sue Storm's pants, but that's just between us hands. Honestly, though, there's more sexual tension between him and Richard. I'm not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my Lord. And look, yeah, because it shows, last time he was in Fantastic Four, I guess he fell out of a ship.
What an incompetent dolt.
How did he survive? Oh, he had a jet-powered flying belt.
I love how Ben's like, get back here. You can't cheat your way out of revenge this way.
Come here and take a beating, punk. But yes, his jet-powered flying belt glided him to safety.
Yeah.
To repair to a new layer where I could lick my wounds like a vanquished beast.
He's so melodramatic, bro. That's what I love doing, man. He's just
especially
chef's kiss.
Especially in the Stan era. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm not a fancy man.
Oh, but he is.
Right now.
Look at that cape. Look at that hood. Look at that cloak.
But now, that is all behind me. Now is the time to strike again. With the aid of that imprisoned spider, I will transmit a message to Spider-Man using his own wavelength. In some strange way, he has the sensory powers of a spider. I know all this, even though I've never met him. And so it was a simple matter.
It's from sheer observation. The man is a genius, sir. Put some respect on his name.
I get it. So yes, he built it.
I mean, he could just be lying about his powers. He just calls himself Spider-Man, but really he's like an armadillo or an anteater. Or a platypus or something. You don't know.
True. Again.
That's what I would do. Misdirection, baby.
Seriously, I mean, he had to make the web shooters. All he could do was like crawl on walls and stuff. He didn't have to do a spider motif.
It's the first thing that came to his mind. Well, he was bit by a spider. So.
I know.
I would lie about my power set. Nobody would ever know.
I know. Whatever bit you, whatever flew through that window, I get it.
Damn rodents and insects ruining lives.
I get it.
Meanwhile, Pete's at home grumbling to himself.
Playing with his web shooter.
Flip.
If the gang of the bowling alley could see me now.
Wait a minute. Wait, is he like... Oh, were they going to originally go like the route of Ant-Man and have him talk to Spider?
Maybe, I don't know. But...
have spiders be his little army.
Yeah, but Doom calls him through this spider wave transmitter. Calling Spider-Man.
What?
Basically calls him through his spider sense.
Like, that's not how this works. That's not how... And we never saw this again, I'm pretty sure.
Who could it? Again, this is like, what, the 6th ever issue of Spider-Man?
I would kind of dig it if he kind of had the Ant-Man vibes and he could talk to spiders. I think that would have been cool.
Mm-hmm. Who can it be? How could anyone have figured out how to reach me through my spider sense? So he gets ready for action.
Nobody you want to know.
Yes, he follows the sensory impulses to their source. Boy, it's great to be back in action again.
Addicted to that suit. We'll talk about it eventually.
And Doom's thinking it should be child's play to persuade Spider-Man to join him against the Fantastic Four. They stiffed him out of a paying job. It should be child's play.
Exactly.
So,
holy smoke! I didn't know that guy anywhere. It's Dr. Doom.
yeah, sorry.
Exactly.
So as you tried to contact me, it would have to be someone with your talent, but why?
He called him a drama queen, basically.
I know. You have to make so dramatic an entrance.
That's all. Big talk, Dr. Doom. Big talk.
I know, man. He comes back. He's like, Mister, from what I read about you, you haven't got any friends, impetuous or otherwise.
Burn. Friendship is for weaklings. I concur, Doom.
I was going to say, there's your new job. Together, we could rule the world. You're an outcast, the same as I. You dare not reveal your true identity. And yet, right under your nose, the Fantastic Four basks in the limelight while you are shunned and hunted.
He has no envy or pride because he has a floating head that will knock that down every time, Doom. Sorry about your luck, bruh.
Mephisto will not let him.
Not yet, anyway.
I'll appeal to a sense of envy, of pride. Then once he asserts his purpose, I'll destroy him without a second thought.
All right, Doc Ock.
Hey, if you get a doctorate
from one mechanical menace to another.
Yeah, that's part of getting your doctorate in the Marvel universe. You have to like screw everybody over.
Just like in real life. Kidding. I love my doctors in my life. I'm kidding. But only if they have a PhD. If you're a medical doctor, I don't want to see you. I don't like real doctors. Medical doctors.
If you're going the opposite of what they what that reporter said yesterday.
Exactly.
Me team up with you, man. Wouldn't that be a gasser? Juno would really have something to howl about then.
I warn you, if you're not with me, then we are deadly foes. Well, you're going to have to get between him and Doc Ock first, homie. Or the Vulture.
Or the Chameleon. Never mind.
You shut your filthy mouth.
That damn Ruski, that communist. Oh, hello. Good morning, Chad. Imagine
Is it morning for him?
Well, he's on the West Coast. Yeah, it's earlier for him. Imagine Pete commanding a legion of
6:30 in the morning. Jeez. Exactly. Thank you. That would be wolf spiders. Come on, it'd be so cool.
Giant tarantulas. Yeah. Here, Doom. Chew on some webbing. Here, Doom. Swallow this.
Hey-o.
No. That'll keep you under wraps while I figure out what to do with you. Say, how come you're so quiet? Cat grow out your tongue?
It's a Doom bot, you idiot.
I know, but he calls it a dummy. Not dummy. Yeah, actually webbed up a Doom bot. It's the real doctor. What if he would have webbed up this next Doom?
That's what I thought. I was like, that'd have been hilarious.
Would it have just been like 20 times he keeps webbing up Doom and the real one, supposedly the real one keeps walking out? Son of a...
You brazen fool.
Naturally, you're not one of your usual insipid antagonists.
Dr. Doom cannot be trapped so easily. Yeah, he's a fancy man. I'm just saying.
The Spider-Man can. You didn't expect a trapdoor beneath your feet, did you?
Okay, Mr. Burns, calm down.
Release the hounds. Oh, so yeah, Pete leaps out of the way. You didn't think a feller with the reflexes of a spider is going to tumble down a corny trapdoor, do ya?
And to sum up this interaction, oof.
Yeah.
Big oof.
You don't think you escaped me already? The accident which years ago made a shambles on my face didn't affect my strength at all, as you could see. So he whips him away. Oof. Oh, gives him the finger. The miniature finger gun.
Pew pew.
Stand still so I can finger you, Spider-Man.
Come on now, save that for the Patreon. This is family. This is flipping Spider-Man. We're family friendly here. See?
That's true. Let's try Rattle Trap.
You think it's like a onesie and he has like the little trap door to go potty? Go number 2.
Who's Spider-Man or Doom?
No, Doom.
I don't know. Oh wait, was that Chad? Trapdoor.
Trapdoor Spider-Man.
I believe that's the new book coming in January. I love he just like crashes out
Better
the
than Backdoor. Hey,
Oh!
sorry. Save it for the Patreon.
friendly show, Lilith. But yeah, he crashes out the window backwards. I'll say so long for now, dog.
That wasn't very graceful at all.
I don't make a habit of being a human target for big bad villains. Oh yes, you do.
Just wait a few more issues and you'll see your life pattern begin to repeat, sir.
Again, it's already been the burglar, the chameleon, the vulture, the tinkerer and his aliens, Dr. Octopus, the Sandman.
He's in denial right now. It's fine.
The Sandman, that world-shattering menace who got taken out with a vacuum cleaner.
He gets no respect at all. But yet they keep trying to tell us he's a part of the Sinister Six.
I know. But yes, he got taken down at the high school by a vacuum cleaner. As have many a teenage boy. Hey-oh.
Who you gonna call? Dustbuster.
Did you hear me? He got taken down at the high school with a
I heard you.
Okay.
This isn't Wayne's World, sir.
Yes, he got taken down by a vacuum cleaner.
Suck it.
Suck.
Oh, well, this bless this mess.
So yeah, Spider-Man crashes out the window into the river.
Meanwhile, hundreds of feet below.
If I was doing, I'd be like, if the fall didn't kill him, that New York City water will.
Definitely a little bit of Gotham water drifting up and over into that East River.
Because
Holy Hannah! What?
Oh yeah, because Spider-Man decides to go back for Doom, but
he gone.
He blew up the deserted building before I could get back to him. He's probably miles away by now. Whew, thank God.
That Holy Hannah reference was a reference to that like weird book.
I don't know. Oh Lord,
that's weird. That's a weird reference. It's a graphic novel.
Lilith, brace yourself. Chad has just outdone us all.
Oh no.
Hey, could he bargain for one more day with Dust Devil?
We don't mention one more day around here, unless it's Daredevil.
Hey, it's the first. Hey, it's still his first couple weeks on the job. Okay, Chad. Uncle Ben's down there,
laughing his
learning his new supervisory job. Come on, because as Lilith says, Mephisto's Uncle Ben. I kind of tend to think it's Aunt May.
It's one of them. Dang, one of them. Not sure who yet, or maybe they split the job. I don't know.
Oh my Lord! Maybe they got married at the Church of Satan.
The Chilling Adventures of Spider-Man.
I believe Aunt May's wedding vows were
Hail Satan.
Definitely death till death do its part. She's got the hang of that one.
Hail Satan.
Don't you just love it when your wife says stuff like that?
Oh, get you all excited, Lil.
Doom's just being Doom, but Pete's like, but first, selfies. Not even coffee, but selfies.
Oh yeah, man, king of the selfies. And then as he's swinging away, look, it's Spider-Man. He must have blown up that building.
Damn New Yorkers. He literally goes, oh, they're probably going to blame me for it.
Yeah. The next day, Jameson buys the pictures, but he's like, what I really want are pictures of Spider-Man. I'd love to be able to pin this fire on him.
Here's my chance to needle the old windbag a little.
Whoa.
This is Pete.
I don't know, Mr. Jameson. People are beginning to say you attack him too much.
They're beginning to wonder what your real motives are. Are you Spider-Man? That's what I would have done to him. I'd give him the old reverse psychology.
Look, Betty. I think Parker is right, sir. I've heard some of our readers mention that they think you're jealous of Spider-Man for some other reason.
Cougar on the prowl. Cougar on the prowl.
Wow.
Well.
I
Since she agreed with him, he says, "Oh, I've never realized how pretty she is." What a douche nozzle.
Nothing more attractive than a woman who agrees with you.
Apparently.
That's enough. I'm still the publisher, and I'll decide our editorial policy. He doesn't have a right-hand man yet to tone him down.
No, Yurik. Yurik?
Okay, here we go. The most truest thing he's ever said. I have only one real motive: to make money.
Make money, baby.
We need the money. Gimme.
He wants to get hit in the face with that sack of cash.
He hit him right in the face with that sack.
Oh, wait. Here's a drop for you. You can just chop it up. The more I attack Spider-Man, the more people read my papers. It's to our advantage to keep pounding away. At that corny costumed clown? Get out, Jonah. Get out right now.
They keep what?
He called him a corny costumed clown. How dare he?
Oh, just because Jonah doesn't wear a costume.
Exactly.
But
if he did, it'd be a cigar. We all know it.
Meanwhile, Pete's not paying attention. He's still just staring at Betty.
I love how he's like, I sure do, you big blustering phony. Phony. He's a phony.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Here's our flash into January moment. A short time later, in another part of town.
Boy, what a terrific gag this is. Poor Peter. He'll never get over it. I don't think this is going to work out how you think it's going to work out.
Where is Peter Parker? I want him. Bring him to me now.
What? They're just bros being bros, man. I mean, if you secretly ship them, you can always send me your fanfic. For fan fiction theater.
Oh, good Lord, yes. We're starting with that Rogan Gambit, right? You still have the figures. Right? You could at least put those figures on camera, right?
Exactly.
Oh, but yes, it's Flash in a Spider-Man costume.
They're selling those already? Wow.
Of course. It stands the consummate businessman.
Touche, sir.
Well, how do I look? Will puny Parker fall for it?
The gals did it. Oh, the gals made it. Okay.
Yeah, see? Girls so see.
There's nothing wrong with being a bookworm. Leave him alone.
This will teach our bookworm buddy to knock Spider-Man. Oh, good Lord.
Meanwhile, he ended up with Mary Jane. Just saying.
And Flash tried to end up with Betty, so he ended up dead.
As you do.
Hey, again, Aunt May's one thing, but Betty Brant is another Black Widow.
Cougar on the prowl looking for a cub, bro. No good can come of it, sir.
Ned Leeds, used by a supervillain and killed. Flash is dead. Even her own brother dead.
Radioactive, that one.
Speaking of,
a web of fate. I'm like, no, it's many 2 decades early for that story, sir.
Oh yeah, we don't need any Moreland yet. He'll kill him. But Doom, I've devised an instrument which will react to a spider's impulses the way a Geiger counter reacts to uranium.
All I need to do is scour the city until the dial registers positive. And I will have found Spider-Man's real identity. Good luck with that in issue 5. Good luck with that.
So then he, yes, once he's ready, he goes and gets in his moon copter.
Nobody tell Ray.
What the F?
I love how he's just so overconfident of himself. When one is a master of science, as I am, yet you're foiled time and time again. It's fine.
But I love how
Science failed him. That's why he went to go be a petty dabbler in magic. We get it.
oh, I get it.
I get it.
Not long afterwards.
I love how like Flash just has like scores of like henchmen like scouring the city for Peter.
He's the quarterback. Of course he does.
There he is. Now we gotta tell Flash, eh? Bet you he'll jump clean out of his skin when he sees Spider-Man.
Look, there's the moon copter in the background.
My device, yep, my device is beginning to register. I'm nearing my prey. So get it? Yes, here's Flash. Flash, he's walking along Front Street. Oh,
of course he is.
He put it all on Front Street.
Yes, I get it. I see what you did there, Stanny boy.
Excelsior.
Okay, everything's set. You guys hide and watch the free show. Whoa.
I know. I was like, those are words you definitely don't want to hear from a bunch of jocks.
That's what you want to hear from a guy in skin tight
spandex or a trench coat.
Whoa. Parker will be the laughing stock of the school when I'm through with him. If he's too yellow to fight, this is one way to show him what we think of him.
Like, why would you want to fight Spider-Man?
Yeah, so as Peter's walking by, Flash is right. So the only thing separating them is a fence. So, of course, Doom's detector's going off. Let's see. Oh, there's someone in a Spider-Man costume. There he is. Strange, he's wearing his costume in broad daylight.
I mean, that's what he does. What do you mean? Do you not know Spider-Man?
He's not Batman.
Wow.
I mean, he's not afraid to go out in the day like the Batman.
Batman.
So yes, Doom is checking.
Unless it's Batman Ninja.
Oh, we don't mention that.
We don't talk about that here in this house.
Yeah, so Doom's checking his unit.
A big unit.
It's pretty small, actually.
Oh! It was cold, Lilith Hellfire.
He's seen me, but it's too late for him to stop me. I've planned this coup too carefully. Have you, though?
Yeah. Oh, my lord. So, yes, he gives Flash the sleep gas.
They always have the gas.
Roofies him. So, yeah, Peter walks by, never suspecting. I mean, what is he, like 6 feet away from them and the spider sense doesn't go off?
He's like, it's just Flash. I don't care about that guy.
I was gonna say Doom wasn't coming after him, but wouldn't they get a mild tingle off that spider sense?
Something, but it's like that. It's Flash. He knows it's Flash.
I wouldn't want to gas me neither.
And Doom makes his first careless mistake.
That's right. It's the spider sense makes its mistake.
He's like, I love how he's like, it was even simpler than I expected. And I'm like, so this is your first sign that your plan has gone to hell.
I would think he would be in better shape. It seems like an out of shape athlete.
Burn.
Oh no, wait, that's like out in a few years. Never mind. Burn. And all the kids are like, "Where's Flash? What's he waiting for? Parker will be gone in seconds." Maybe something
went wrong.
Maybe the costume tore or something.
What a disappointment.
Gee, what a disappointment. We don't get to see our classmate humiliated. Oh.
God, I mean, they had black and white TV. What else do you want these kids? They had nothing else to going on for themselves.
And if you didn't know how old this was, Pete Goes Home. What are you watching, Aunt May? The Ed Sullivan Show?
Wow. Not even Johnny, Ed Sullivan. Wow.
I'm watching these four young Englishmen from Liverpool singing.
Not yet. Not yet.
So it's before that.
Exactly. A juggling act. Oh my gosh.
And then, what's wrong with the TV set? I don't know, dear. See, we used to call them sets, even though there's only one of them kids.
Get out. You and your dad jokes, get out.
Oh, fine. You love them when people say them in an English accent, but these an American dad jokes are nothing for you. Okay. I see.
Oh, American dad jokes. Okay. I got you. I see what you did there. It's fine.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Oh, they just fixed the set last week.
I hope
The picture tube, pain in the butt to replace.
hope it's not the picture tubes, eh?
No, seriously, yeah.
But then there's that, ladies and gentlemen, please stand by. There's nothing wrong with your set's reception. Some strange force seems to be affecting all TV transmission at this time. Stand by.
This is a new one. I'm like, no, I've seen this villain gag about 1 million times.
Mm-hmm. We regret that we're unable to continue our transmission. Our electrical power is being drained. Stand by.
Uh-oh.
Yep, it's Dr. Doom. I have resorted to this drastic means to communicate with the Fantastic Four. I have a message of grave importance.
Pay attention to me. Wah. Pay attention to me. Wah.
Love me, Daddy.
Reed Richards.
As you can see, I hold Spider-Man a helpless captive. Unless the Fantastic Four promise to disband and surrender to me one at a time, Spider-Man will forfeit his life. I will wait exactly 1 hour for your reply.
Oh, that awful creature. Thank heavens his prisoner's only Spider-Man.
He's probably as much of a menace as Dr. Doom.
Burn.
By his own aunt.
Oh, look, I don't get it. Who was that Joker in the Spider-Man costume? What's it all about? Is it some kind of trick?
And then luckily the phone just happens to ring. Peter, it's Liz. Something terrible has happened. Flash Thompson is missing. He had dressed in a Spider-Man costume last night to play a joke on somebody. And he's thinking, yeah, I didn't know who the somebody was.
So that's who Dr. Doom's holding. And he's like, maybe I don't do anything.
I know, exactly. What a break for me. The FF will never...
I love how I say, sorry, Liz. Nothing I can do about it.
Look at that giant grin on his face. He's like, oh, if I do nothing, Flash will never...
A true teenager. This captured the true teenage boy in Peter in this issue.
Teenager.
Get out!
Hey, that's how Stan said it.
Excelsior!
There's only one Stan. May he rest in power.
That's right. He's thinking, oh, what am I thinking? Who am I kidding? I can no more sit back.
Yeah, you don't want that guilty floating head. You don't want it.
That's right. The real Spider-Man will have to go into action again.
See you later, Aunt May.
See you later, Aunt May.
She's like, no, not tonight.
See you later, bunkie.
She's like, I forbid it. You're still just a boy. And those terrible people roaming the city. Dr. Doom, Spider-Man, and who knows who else. I want you home where it's safe.
Oh, okay, Aunt May. You know, the doctor said you mustn't worry.
So he goes downstairs into the basement. I'm just making sure the cellar windows are locked. So he takes the fuse out of the fuse box. There, the house is plunged into darkness.
Or you could have just went out the window in your room, but okay.
True. Well, again, I wonder if he was worried about her coming up to check on him.
Yeah, once the lights go out, there's nothing else for a kid to do, so you better stay out of that room.
But he's like, the fuse is blown. There aren't any more in the house. I know. I'll go to the store and get some new ones. Be careful, dear, and hurry back.
Oh, it's fine for him to go get a fuse, but he can't go hang out with his friends. I see Aunt May.
It's one thing for him to go outside for any reason when the lights are on, but she's missing Ed Sullivan, dang gummit.
Exactly. Mephisto.
I hate to deceive Aunt May, bless her, but there's no other way.
It won't be the last time, homie.
A teenager's life is at stake. So I had no choice. So he checks his equipment.
What's going on?
He's checking his equipment.
What's going on with that flashlight?
Spider signal.
I know.
Let's see. Plenty of web fluid. He is a teenager. Spider-Man light beam. Okay. Mask on. That's it. Now for Dr. Doom.
Really, an equipment check? Okay, Spider-Man. We just needed an extra panel. Is that what?
I was gonna say. Meanwhile, in one whole other panel, we see the Fantastic Four. Well, we don't see them, but we see
their building, because that's the thing they're known for.
Yeah, the word bubbles coming from their building.
You can just if you know Fantastic Four, you know whose word bubbles are whose.
Because he was like, what are we going to do, Reed? And he's like, well, see, we can't let any harm come to Spider-Man if we can help it. And Ben's like, blasted amateurs, always gumming up the works.
Since when did you get a superhero union card thing, old pal?
Since you have a giant, since you have matching costumes in the giant skyscraper, maybe? And as Pete's whipping downtown, he's thinking, in order to break in on all the network TV shows the way he did, Doom needed a tremendous amount of electrical power. So gotta search.
We're not going to talk about it where they're like, let's face it, you've struggled through one of the longest introductions you'll ever read. But we think you'll find it well worth it because now the fireworks begin in earnest. They burn themselves. Like, what?
Dan's like, I know I talk a lot, but here we go, kids. Action.
I know I promised you Fantastic Four. Here you
go. So he swings by the telephone company. Nothing there.
Curious.
The broadcasting company building. Still no trace of Laughing Boy. I've covered half the city by now. I had my head examined for knocking myself out. The rescue guy is my worst enemy. Hold it. I sense something.
I'm beginning to sense something.
That's right, kids. It's
ting ting tingalid, ting ting tingalid.
It's whipping time.
Good old Spidey sense. Hasn't failed me.
Finally, it's useful this issue.
It's coming from an abandoned factory below.
Look out below.
Meanwhile, we see Flash begging for his life. Let me out of here, please. I'm not Spider-Man. You're going to make a big mistake, honest. You got to believe me.
He doesn't care one way or the other as long as the Fantastic Four think it's him.
Silence, you cringing, sniveling coward. The famous Spider-Man. Bah! Nothing but a frightened weakling. Yes. Flash in the Panuary. But you still wouldn't enable me to gain my objective, the Fantastic Four. Spurred on by their stupid gallantry. He will defeat them irrevocably.
Oh, look at all those balls he threw at him.
Whoa. Yes, because...
A couple of balls on the guy. Come on. Get your head out of your butt, Philip.
Okay, sorry.
A couple of balls down the gob.
Sorry, Ray. She was begging for those balls.
A couple of balls down the gob.
Yes, it's because Pete crawls down that vent. The air vent that would be too small for the Fantastic Four. Get it? Oh, wait. You're going to go over You're going to gloss over, now settle back and prepare to witness the gold dangest, ding bustiest, rip snortingest super characters fight you've ever seen.
Yes, I am.
Excelsior.
It was a little much.
Yeah, because Doom's all, oh, you were my prisoner, but how?
Haha, cuz get it like back in the where he had the Doom bot. Get it, guys?
Get it?
The tables have turned.
So yes, once again, Doom tries to finger blast him.
You have a spider bot? Impossible.
Impossible. So yes, like Lil said, he gives him a couple webs up that finger blaster.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. But then of course he gets the web balls.
A couple of balls down the gob.
Nah, that's the original impact webbing, kids.
Weston's danger above me.
Oh no. That falling
Instead of a trap door, it's a trap ceiling.
That falling liquid is turning to ice. On contact. It must have, so he makes a web shield. I'm surprised Stan didn't say, oh, just like Captain America. Check him out. Every month in November.
Not yet, buddy. Not yet.
No. On the contrary, Spider-Man, I want to thank you for acting as a guinea pig. Pulls out another device. Iron globes revolving at great speed around the magnetic core.
You sure have some interesting hobbies.
Again, sorry, Ray, this isn't your episode.
A couple of balls down the gob.
More interesting than you suspect, braggart.
Your web cannot stop the irresistible motion of my little playthings. So the balls are his playthings.
Yikes. Idle hands are the devil's workshop, so I guess.
They're whirling faster.
They're whirling faster and faster. I can't dodge them much longer. Can't dodge those balls. Okay. You're welcome.
But then he shoots his web at the base, of which causes all the balls to drop.
Because he's smart, guys.
So these balls drop before his. Hey-oh.
Damn.
For the love of Pete. For the love
Duke
of...
doesn't give a guy a chance to catch his breath. Subtext.
For the love of Pete. So he's basically like, for the love of myself.
Now he's got liquid heat.
Don't you have to be 21 to
Shooting
buy that?
up.
They make pills for that now, kid. Get yourself some penicillin. She'll feel sorry for anybody who had to fight that walking
rattle trap.
That's the second time he called him rattle trap. If they don't have the powers
Something's rattling around in that suit. He might want to get that checked out by a real doctor.
So you swung over my heat rays out of harm's way, did you? Good. That's where I wanted you. As Spider-Man lands and gets hit, it gets electrified to the floor.
Somebody get Electro on the phone. No? Too soon? Okay.
Too soon. You have no Electro yet. Maybe this gave Stan the idea. But again, no spider sense as he's about to hit that electrified floor.
He's increasing the current.
What?
He's increasing the current. Can't take much more of it. Don't kink shame them. Let them have their fun. Hey, he's like, luckily I loaded up on plenty of web fluid before coming here.
Yes, he's able to, yep, fire off some webbing.
Wait, can you electrify spiders and they're fine?
What?
I said, can you electrify spiders and they're fine?
A Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll go with it.
Say Webb's Doom, and Doom's like, I'm caught in my own trap. Gotta switch the current off. Now we'll play it my way, Doom, without any of your kooky gadgets.
Not yet, Spider-Man.
Look who he forgot, the Doom bot.
Dang it, kid. Did you learn nothing?
The robot, what a fool I was. I love how it's like, oh no, I forgot about the Doom bot.
Oh, back in the day when it was just the Doombot.
I know.
The Doombot.
Today it would have been like 50 of them.
Exactly.
Naturally, no one can match the thinking ability of Dr. Doom. If I was Pete, I would have been like,
I can think of 4 people who can.
Reed Richards and Otto Octavius would like to have a word with you, sir.
Hell, Tony Stark would like to have a word with you.
Exactly. So another like hovering ball is like shooting at him now. Before we worry about any
his balls, man. He might want
to. Oh, who Doom? Yeah.
Might want to take a Rorschach test there.
Balls.
Couple of balls down the gob.
Well, you know, he designs everything the same way because he just thinks it
was just a really nice package.
Apparently, it's aerodynamic, so we'll roll with that.
Keep them clean.
A little powder to reduce the friction.
Like, before I worry about your new machine, here's your Playmate back. See what the Doom bought it, Doom.
Holy smoke!
My spider strength will enable me to smash your new gizmo by tossing your own satellite machine at it. Not quite, but if I flip this lever.
Hit him in the face with this.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, what? Hey, he's like, well, I can't stand still and let it finish me.
That machine is some sort of disintegrator.
Disintegrator.
Maybe I can dive past the bolt to reach the control panel. But Doom just slugs him. He's stronger than I remember.
like, do you think I'd expose myself to my own weapons?
Do
Idiot.
you think I would expose myself? Yes, I do.
I mean, that cloak's dang near a trench coat. We see you, Doom.
But alas, you are not so insulated. He's like a living machine.
You about to learn today. He gave him to Kevin Hart. You gonna learn today.
Another inch and I'm done for. How many times?
Whoa.
How many times has Will said that?
Not enough.
Oh! Spider strength. If I ever needed you, I need you now. Yes, the amazing Spider-Man executing one last maneuver manages to twist suddenly so that both figures sprawl against the control panel, halting the deadly disintegrating bolts.
Ooh, he took a good old Sal Buscema to the face for sure.
Yes, you clumsy fool.
Oh, I love it. If I had a dime for every time some cornball predicted my finish, hey, now what?
Hey now.
He's seeing stars. He's messed up. Spider-Man's messed up, bro.
He throws down some kind of flakes that I guess are like a flare. Man, they were messing
Was he
around.
Dazzler?
I was gonna say they were messing around with them cornflakes in the 60s, were they? Hey kids, now fortified with uranium.
I mean, they did put like radioactive material in kids' oatmeal as a test back in the day, so that could explain a lot.
Let's see if we can get ourselves on Spider-Man, see? Oh Lord, so Doom's trying to hit him with
This fight is like super long, bro.
I know.
Holy crap, where are the Fantastic Four already?
The Pete can't see and Doom's swinging this piece of equipment at him, but the spider sense is working, keeping him from getting hit. You're only prolonging the agony, Spider-Man. You have no chance against me. What the? It's those iron balls from the satellite. Oh, so he slips on Doom's balls.
Those must be pretty damn big.
Oh boy.
Couple of balls down the gob.
Oh, thank God, it's the Fantastic Car with the Fantastic Four inside. You don't say.
Yeah, as he looks out the window, he's like, no, it can't be.
I'm sorry, but the Fantastic Car looks like a penis.
Yeah, and
Need a better aerodynamic design there, Reed Richards.
I'm coming for you, Doom.
Apparently.
Blast
First the sack, then the rack. Oh, he takes off too. He's like, I ain't got time for this.
I would have finished in another few seconds. I would have finished off Spider-Man forever. Well, at least I prepared a getaway exit for myself. As for Spider-Man, he can wait. There's always another day.
Boy, will it be another day.
A brand new day?
Get out!
So Pete's
If it
like,
wasn't for this pandemic, Phil, I wouldn't to the moon.
hell. So Pete's like, what's going on? Oh, that's it. The FF, just like the cavalry on a TV Western. Well, their eyes will sure pop and they realize I found Doom first. Wait a minute. I forgot Aunt May.
Left her alone at home in the dark.
So, Reed has his own sensor.
According to our sensor probe dial, that's way too many words, but okay.
Oh man, we need some. I didn't know we had like a couple word bubbles with Ben Grimm. Where's my Matt Kona? Skip the science talk. Science.
Skinny.
Let's go get him. So Pete's like,
a couple of Boston pizza owners. It's fine. It's fine.
What?
There are a couple of he Dr. Doom's just a Boston pizza owner.
I thought they were Boston pizza owners.
Of course, the fight was long, Lilith Hellfire.
Because I know Lilith likes it long.
Apparently.
Gobble gobble.
Yeah, because Flash is a total turkey.
That's right. Yeah, so Pete slinks off to get home to Aunt May, and yeah, the Fantastic Four free flat.
What a lunkhead.
If I ever get out of here alive, I'll never ask for trouble again. Sure, Jan.
Liar.
Sure, Jan.
Liar.
Look at Spider-Man. Grab him. What? Don't. The thing grabs him. Hold it. Hold it, thing. I've seen Spider-Man close up. That guy isn't even a reasonable facsimile.
Burn.
He's too out of weight. He's too out of shape. Burn.
What trouble did you go through? You showed up an hour late.
I know. And again, what? They're not worried about freeing an innocent person? The thing. You mean we went to all this trouble for nobody? Then how about
Lots of pieces and webbing around here. I suspect the real Spider-Man was here.
Thwip. So Pete gets home. Aunt May, she's not answering. Gosh, if anything happened to her. And she shows up. I was here. I got nervous. So I went next door to the neighbors because their TV worked. He's like,
He says he was too afraid to walk the dark streets alone.
We said he forgot the fuse thing. So he's like, oh, just tell her I was too scared to walk in the dark.
Exactly.
Just put the fuse. Why did he have to lie to her? He all he did was take the fuse out. All he says, oh yeah, I got a new fuse, and put it back in, doesn't he?
Pete's not a good liar. We know that.
Not at this point.
When they need him to not be a good liar. Anyway.
Not at this point.
Oh,
some
Lord. Great new photos.
Some great news, photog you are, Parker. Last night, a teenager named Flash Thompson escaped from Dr. Doom. The Fantastic Four found Doom's hideout. They must have scared him away. And not one measly photo from you.
I love how he's like, I've got to sleep sometime.
He's like,
I am still a teenager. Yeah, where's his work permit? He's not even, he shouldn't be out that late anyway.
Exactly. But I love Betty. Don't feel too badly, Peter. I may only be JJ's secretary, but I think you're wonderful.
Cougar on the prowl for a cub.
Older
Don't
woman.
do it, Pete.
I know, older woman saying, no, I think you're wonderful.
Don't do it, Pete.
How old is he? 16. It don't take much, kids. Bumpy bus ride, anything. Thwip. Gosh, I never realized Betty felt that way about me. As a matter of fact, I never realized how I felt about her either.
Say, look at the crowd of kids. Well, at least this one time I won't have to listen to Flash ribbing me. He must be the most embarrassed kid in school by now. Oh, contraire, mon frere.
Wow, tell us more, Flash. Naturally,
I love how they have to tell us that BMOC means big man on campus.
Naturally, I wasn't scared of that crumb Dr. Doom. He couldn't keep me a prisoner for long. When he saw I escaped, he was so worried that he ran out before I get my mitts on him.
Gosh, Flash, this really makes you the BMOC around here now.
Why so gloomy looking, Peter? Although I suppose I shouldn't blame you for being jealous of a real He-Man like Flash.
You take that back. He could never be Prince Adam. Shame on you.
Although he could be Deathstroke.
Nice.
I might as well face it. I've got nothing but luck, and it's all bad.
Womp, womp, womp. Oh, I love the little shout out to us, the readers. The overwhelming response to Peter Parker's offbeat adventures is now published monthly.
That's right.
And don't be a Johnny come lately.
Hey-oh.
Burn.
Reserve your copy of the sensational issue 6 at your news dealer now. He even calls it out. Yeah, go to your dealer. Get the next one, see?
Man, Stanley, Marvel's been taking lunch money from nerds for a long time.
I love how he's like, you wouldn't want to miss the new supervillains, super adventures, and super surprises. So he hasn't come up with the lizard yet. I'll think of something before deadline, kids.
Exactly.
All right, Lilith Hellfire, what did you think?
This has all the feels. It's such a classic Spider-Man story. How could I not like it? I'm not a curmudgeon. It's adorable.
Another classic Flash moment. Spider-Man's first encounter with Dr. Doom.
Yeah. I just miss old comics. Modern comics could never. This is such a cute one and done. And like I said, that fight was so long. Jeez.
I know, and it just reminds me how far we've come, because it's just think about it. Oh, I have to lie to Aunt May to go out at night. And meanwhile, I'm like thinking, okay, like 30 years from now, you're gonna have like aliens like threatening to eat your
Kidnap
brain
you
and
for
stuff.
months on it. Yeah, it's an adorable little story, and I feel like we're gonna see the evolution of Flash this January too. I think you picked out some great stories to highlight like his journey, for sure. So very excited to be discussing Flash.
That's right.
He's a confusing character sometimes.
So no rave feedback this time. Maybe next time, but yes, next week we'll be covering Web of Spider-Man 40 through 43. Cult of Love. That. Oh, wait till we get to that. Some Peter David. Well, it's Peter David, so.
Yeah. Maybe we get Charlie on the phone?
Maybe, dumbass. And then followed up in 2 weeks by Spectacular Spider-Man 148, the Final Inferno crossover, where the real Spider-Man never shows up for Night of the Living Ned.
Hey, do you know what goes great with the Ultimate Spider-Cast?
What is that, Lilith Hellfire?
The Devil You Know podcast that replaced Wade's World.
Our brand new All Daredevil podcast. Yeah, I think you're right. 23 Skidoo, I think you're right.
So in case you haven't heard the news, we do have a new podcast called The Devil You Know. Well, it's not new because we did borrow the name from Charlie and Maz.
That's right. Always steal from the best.
Big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill. But yeah, if you like Spider-Man, I feel like Daredevil pairs pretty well with it.
And if you're listening to this on the podcast, I believe episode 1 went up. Will go up in 2 days.
So be sure to download, like, and subscribe.
Thank you,
Leave
Chad.
a review.
Thank you, Chad. Yes, we have a Facebook group for the Daredevil. Yes, Chad, I'm already in the group.
Be a super fan like Chad, man.
The power of Chad.
Sounds like a plan. Have a good night.
So yeah, just wanted to bring that to your attention. The new year, new podcast. You know how Phil is.
Okay, Miss. You know what? I'm getting sick of Wade's World.
I know, it's just like executive decision in the middle of a podcast.
I know.
Yeah, we're sick of Wade.
I know. Ray messaged me yesterday. He was like, "Why'd you guys change?" I was like, just listen to Comic Capers. You'll find out.
As just the crushing epiphany dawns upon us, it's hilarious.
I know. I was like, both of us thought the other one was more into it than we thought. He was like, "Oh,
that's why it's honest communication in relationships, kids."
We never talk anymore, Lil Hellfire. Just several times a week.
So yeah, please do go ahead and give that a listen because we're going to be covering in our premiere episode.
Yes, episode 1, we're going to be covering Daredevil, the Man Without Fear from Frank Miller.
So give it a listen and don't be afraid to send in some feedback because that is an epic classic. Smash it! And now on to our sponsors.
All right, everyone. So, yes. So, like we said, next week, Web of Spider-Man 40 through 43, and then Spectacular Spider-Man 148 for your Flash in the Panuary. So, email us your thoughts, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Ultimate Spider-Cast, The Devil You Know, all of our various shows on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can watch this video there. All of our shows, you can watch the video. So go smash that subscribe button.
Smash it.
And there's a link to the Patreon. Big things coming there. Links to merch. Links to everything. All in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And of course, remember the sponsors. Tweaked Audio, which looks like high tech, very, very high tech next to this issue. Audio headphones. And of course, you don't have a spider sense, but you can also hunt a killer.
No, not like Craven. That comes later. But Michelle Gray does still need your help, guys. And you know what's more fun than a family night with an escape room in a box?
That's right. Use the code Southgate for both of those for a handy dandy discount. And yes, thank you, Chad. Lilith is absolutely right. Communication is tops. Yeah.
Life pro tip for the week, kids.
She's the grooviest, see? All right, so yes.
Don't forget the main one. Rob will kill you.
Oh, yeah. Go pick up Pod Life, the book put together by Senor Southgate himself. Learn the ins and outs of podcasting from the experts.
And Rob Southgate. You're welcome.
Oh!
First one of the year.
It was the second one, but yes. So pick up Pod Life, the book, now in digital and paperback. Volume 1. Volume 2 is coming soon. Audiobook is coming soon.
Don't make Charlie read your chapters.
Well, when I started out in podcasting, I was just a young lady.
I think that would be hilarious, personally.
That would be. Anyway, so yes, pick up that you can get that on Amazon and so much more. And when you do,
And while you're there,
use
me.
When you're there every 5 hours, like Lilith Hellfire, use the code for Southgate Media Group right down there in the show notes. Doesn't affect you at all, but helps us support this show, the Southgate Media Group Network, and of course,
that Master of Doom himself.
That man in the cloak, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain. So says Master Doom. Please kick me in the pants.
Why, certainly.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
Lilith Hellfire.
It's a new year, so you should get, if you want some entertainment on the interwebs, please do follow me at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter, at Lilith Hellfire 86 for smoothies, puppies, and maybe some exercise tips. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And for the memes, at Lilith Hellfire 69 on both TikTok and Instagram.
Gimme.
Be gentle with me. It's a new year. You know those resolutions. They're going nowhere. Pickle.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us for the first episode. Flash into Penuary.
Happy New Year, lads and lasses.
Again, next week, more Flash Thompson, more Betty Brandt.
Hubba. Oh, Mrs. Robinson.
But until then, swing on back.
Thwip.